down in it, it's exactly what it is. It says one, you know, it says $1 silver, and but it is $9.99. These are what they call silver rounds. This is the new. This is 100% gold. They're in plastic gold. These are the new coins that are put out by our treasury right now. It's Martha Washington, and that's a half-ounce piece. So that's $500. Now most gold, and if you get it, I don't care whether it's maple leafs or Krugerrands like these are or whatever. But I'm just showing you. I have $5,000 in my pocket. Mm-hmm. I could have 10 pieces. That's $10,000.
Yeah. You ever worried about losing them?
No. And I put it in, when I go into the thing, I just put it in the change thing. They don't know what it is. Nothing changes off on it, but I can go anywhere in the world.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I carry my passport with me everywhere, too.
You have to.
I don't know what's going to go on.
Exactly. But you should have a few gold coins on you no matter where you are. Now, I'm serious on that.
Okay, so.
I mean, it's easy. You can get gold right now. You can't get silver. Right at the minute.
Oh, really?
Well, because
I have actually some silver coins from a grandmother.
Well, that's fine.
Kept them.
The old, you know, junk silver. I suggest everybody get the old junk silver because it's trading right now at less today, less than what spot is for silver. Mm-hmm. But get some of that because people will recognize that. They're not going to recognize the zinc and the rest of this other junk that they have, but they'll always recognize that. And for fun, do you know the new dollar piece looks like a gold piece? The new $1 piece you can buy at the bank. Get some of those because it doesn't say Federal Reserve on that. It just says $1.
Okay, but is it really gold?
No.
Okay, so is that? I mean, that's sort of a.
I'm working on a new gold thing right now.
Oh, right.
You know, in Ecuador.
But how is that? Is that? I mean, isn't that just going to help Ecuador, or is
No.
that something going to go beyond that?
It's already going beyond that because if you trade a piece of gold, it goes anywhere in the world. Look, there's only 3 currencies in the world right now. There's only 3.
What?
Gold, oil, and drugs. I'm not in the drug business.
Okay. But
they keep track of all that with gold. I mean, it's always based on what the barrel, you know, what oil takes out of the ground. And the problem with oil, you're probably aware, we keep on using it up. It's not replenishing like they're saying. We're using it all up. And we're no longer getting that 30 cents a gallon oil out of the ground. It's 80 cents a gallon to get it out of the ground right now. That's the real cost. And then usually the government's time they add the taxes, that's another $1 to $1.40 a gallon. So you're $2.20 a gallon for oil coming out of the ground right now. Then you got the distribution and other stuff. It brings the cost up. Within a very short period, you're going to be $4, and then like Europe, $7 a gallon. It's coming up.
Okay.
That's going to kill the little guy even more, right? Mm-hmm. Well, only thing that's to offset all this, since we're playing with the world thing, and the people play with a game called, you know, the stock market, which has nothing to do with business. It has nothing to do with business. That's just a crapshoot. Piece of paper. What does that have to do with business? The CEOs are already stealing all the money out of the companies, so if people have a piece of paper, if the whole company collapses like they're doing right now, you still got the piece of paper, but you can't do anything with it. But you can always take a piece of gold or a piece of silver and trade it, right?
Okay, so I mean, we have people saying to us, I mean, we get a whole mixed bag of people with information.
Sure.
Okay. Now, your information comes from Intel, right?
Yeah.
You've got some
CIA
people.
I have CIA, MI6, I have FBI, I have foreign government. I have one of my friends was the head of all of Latin America, the CIA. CIA is crooks in action. All CIA people. They're all professional liars. They're all professional liars. I mean, you know.
Okay, but let me ask you something. You know, Richard Hoagland says, like, the lie is different at every level.
Yeah, that's right.
So let me ask you, do these people have the information correct, or are they also misled?
To give you that idea, now this is on a physical plane. I said it on a meeting when we were talking about population reduction in the United States.
Right.
And there was a dozen of us, and they were talking about using neutron bombs in the major cities and other biological weapons and things.
Right.
And within the group, you know, we're all buddies, right? It's like the 3 of us are buddies right now at the minute. Well, what if I sent you outside and we're talking about getting rid of you? Now, what happened is, which brought my attention was, I sat with this meeting, and one of my close friends was a member of the Skull and Bones, which is pretty high up. I mean, they're incredible powerful. Anyway, half of the meeting left, and we were talking about getting rid of some of the guys that were just in the meeting.
Really?
It's just, the question is who's going to be left on top. And it's like being in a den of rattlesnakes, black widows, and scorpions. They're all capable of killing each other. Who's going to win? Actually, none of them.